So today I'm going to talk about disciplining your child, um, and understand I don't, I don't know nothing about it, but I know a little something about it. So when you're a parent, it don't come with a manual, right? You don't get a handbook when the baby's born. Oh, here's your baby, here's your manual. So disciplining your child can be difficult, and it sucks. But the one thing that a child needs the most is stability. It's consistency. You tell a child, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Listen, you do that again, I'm going to whoop your ass. That's consistency. And then you do it. You follow through with it. Because you know a kid's going to show his ass. And he's going to do it again. And he's going to do it again. And once he crosses that line, you swat his ass. And you say, now listen, don't do it again. Because children need you as a parent to guide them in what they're supposed to do. You set the example. If there are no consequences for misbehaving, for acting a fool, what's the initiative for them to behave? If you just give them gifts, they're not learning nothing. They think that when they misbehave, they get something out of it. You need to show them respect. It's your job to teach them what respect is. And it's your job to discipline them when they step out of line. When you get angry and you discipline your child, you're putting yourself in a position to potentially go too far. Now, I didn't always get a whooping right away. My mom was very good about collecting on debts. But I didn't always pay my debt on time. I would act up. And of course, my mom, like all moms, wait till your dad gets home. And then my dad would get home. And I'd get in trouble when my dad got home. Sometimes it was a spanking. Sometimes I'd get grounded. Most of the time it was a spanking. Then, when my mom wasn't angry anymore, she would come into my room if I was asleep, and she would wake me up, and she would say, now, remember when we were at the store, and I told you to stay by me? And I'd say, yeah. Mommy, I love you. She'd say, I love you too. You're still gonna get a whooping. And I would get another whooping from my mom. See, parents, sometimes it's easy to get emotional when we're parents. It's easy to get angry. And anger is the worst emotion. It's about passion. You do things when you're angry that you would never do when you're not angry, right? You say things, you do things. So I think it's really important as a parent to be able to step back for a minute and say, all right, well, here's what's going to happen. It's not going to happen right now. You're not going to play video games. You're not going to have fun. You're going to wash the baseboards, or you're going to go take a bath, brush your teeth, and go sit in your room until I can think about what I'm going to do to you. I used to get that too. And you might fall asleep. More than likely, you'll fall asleep. But I think it's important for parents to not get carried too far. You get so angry, you just need a break. That's how a lot of abuse cases start, I'm sure. So just when you're disciplining your kids, just be mindful of that. Be mindful of your own feelings. Be mindful of your emotions. And for the love of God, do not ever send your child to bed hungry. That is not a punishment. People, if you send your baby to bed hungry, I swear to God. See, your children are supposed to be, you're supposed to feed your children, right? That's why we work so hard. And my mom always threatened, but I never went hungry. Never. And you got parents out here spending their money on drugs, whatever, can't even feed their kids. Then you got parents that buy food, and for whatever reason, they send their kids to bed hungry. I beat a grown-ass man. I beat a grown-ass man for that. A child should never go hungry. A child should never go unclothed. There is no excuse. That is not a valid discipline. Your job as a parent is to feed, clothe, and put a roof over your child. Provide him or her with the things that she needs in life. It may be hard at times to feed, to come up with the money to pay your bills and put food on the table. If your baby, you fix him a plate, and your baby looks at you and says, I'm full, then let him be full. That food ain't going nowhere. Put it in the microwave, cover it up. Because I know how I am. I'll eat a little bit, be done with it, put it in the microwave. Because I know in 20 minutes I'm going to be hungry again, because it's just the way my metabolism works. Children have about the same metabolism. They'll eat, they'll get bored of it. If they're bored of it, don't make them make themselves full. You're going to make that kid fat. You're going to hurt his stomach, cause him problems. That we have a lot of gastrointestinal problems because parents think that, oh, I put that food on your plate, you're going to finish it. He will finish it. He's going to come to you in 20 minutes and want a damn cookie. And when he wants a damn cookie, say, no, you got food in the microwave. Eat some more of that food. And later tonight before bed, if you finish your food, I'll give you some cookies. There's always an alternative. Sending your baby to bed hungry is not, there's no good reason for that. That being said, there is no alternative for discipline. You can't coddle the mean out of somebody. If your kid is bullying somebody, you can't coddle that out. You got to show your children what it's like to be a man. If you are a man and you have a son, you have to show your child what it's like to be a man. If you are a woman, a single woman, and you have a child, a boy, you got to show your child what it's like to be a man. You got to show him how to treat women, because that's the way you would want to be treated. Tell your son to treat women like princesses, but as equals and as women. If you got girls, you got to show your girls how to be a woman. You got to show her what it's like to be an adult, to treat boys as equals, to not let boys push them around, but not be a bully either. These are things that you should be focusing on. These are things that we as a society have lost. We have dropped it. We need to teach our children the cost of things. Everything has a price, and we don't teach our children that. Our children don't work hard. We need to set the example as adults. We have to lead the way. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Take your household back. Take it back. Let the children be children. Don't let them grow up too soon. If a child is running your household, you need to take the shit back. They need to be children. And they need to stay being children. They need to go to school. They need to come home. They need to do their homework. They need to do chores. And they need to be taught the right way to do things. I was getting a little bit animated there. I apologize if I scared anybody. But this is something that's near and dear to my heart, because a lot of kids get a raw deal. We got a lot of kids in the system because they didn't have a father figure or a mother figure. I'm not one of these people that thinks that there has to be a dad in every home. I'm not a fucking homophobe. If you got 2 women in a household, they're more than capable of raising a child to be a man. People that have split households. Why are you fighting your man for your children? Don't keep that man from his kids unless he's a deadbeat dad. If he's no good, he's an abuser, whatever, by all means, keep that man from his fucking kids. But if he has treated you right and you left his ass for whatever reason, I'm not judging nobody. You need to let them see their father. You got to work that shit out, because y'all was just fine. Y'all was just fine until you broke up. Y'all can get along. You can make it work. You got to. We got too much fighting going on. Too much for that shit. I'm at 11 minutes and a half. So, I think I'm going to get off here. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why you think I'm wrong. We gotta take our households back. We gotta take family back. But we have to keep morals, and we have to teach them right and wrong. Good and bad. Be a parent. Discipline your kids. Don't go overboard. I swear to God, don't go overboard. And feed your damn babies. Take care of you. Be a man first. Family, children come first. Point blank, period. You gotta go hungry to feed your kids, you'll be fine. That's all I got. Y'all have a blessed day.